The wind howled like a wounded beast as it whipped through the ancient pines, their skeletal branches clawing at the moonlit sky. In a secluded cottage, nestled deep within the heart of the Apennine Mountains, lived a widowed woodcutter named Pietro and his cherished daughter, Ermellina. Her laughter, like the tinkling of ice-cold water, was the only melody that warmed the solitude of their existence. As the years passed, a chilling dread crept into Pietro's heart. He knew he could not protect his daughter forever. With a heavy heart, he married his kind-hearted neighbor, Elena, hoping she would be a mother to Ermellina. But beneath the veneer of kindness lurked a venomous serpent, a heart as black as the abyss. Elena, consumed by an insatiable envy, plotted Ermellina's demise. Each morning, she sent the innocent girl to water a perilous basil pot perched precariously on a cliff's edge. With each passing day, the cliffs seemed to grow taller, the river below more menacing. Yet, Ermellina obeyed without question, her young heart filled with an unwavering trust in her stepmother. One fateful day, as Ermellina stood on the precipice, tears streaming down her face, a magnificent eagle soared from the sky. Its piercing gaze met hers, and with a swift swoop, it carried her away from the clutches of her tormentor. The eagle, a creature of ancient magic, had been watching over the girl, its heart aching for her suffering. It carried her to a hidden realm, a crystalline palace shimmering in the heart of a mist-shrouded valley. Here she found solace among a coven of benevolent fairies, their laughter as gentle as a summer rain. Ermellina blossomed under their care, her spirit as radiant as the morning sun. Meanwhile, in the cottage, Elena's obsession grew. She sought the aid of a sinister witch, a woman whose eyes held the cold gleam of the underworld. Together they concocted a deadly plan. Disguised as a concerned servant, the witch delivered a poisoned sweet to Ermellina, pretending it was a gift from her father. The girl, her heart yearning for her father's love, unsuspectingly consumed the confection. When the fairies returned, they found their beloved charge lying lifeless on the palace steps. Grief consumed them, but their magic was bound by the laws of the universe. They could not revive her a second time. In a final act of defiance against fate, they placed Ermellina's lifeless body within a crystal casket, a masterpiece of their art. The casket, adorned with diamonds that seemed to capture the starlight, was placed upon a magnificent black stallion, its coat as dark as the night. The fairies commanded the horse to carry the casket to a distant land, a land where a hero might be found. As the horse galloped through the night, the wind carried the mournful melody of the fairies' lament. Little did they know, their desperate act would set in motion a chain of events that would forever change the fate of the kingdom. The black stallion, its hooves pounding like thunder against the earth, carried its precious burden through a world cloaked in shadow. The crystal casket, a beacon of hope in the desolate night, seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. In a distant kingdom, ruled by the stern King Alaric, a shadow of despair had fallen. His beloved queen had died in childbirth, leaving him a solitary figure in a gilded cage. A prophecy had foretold that a lost princess, a beacon of hope, would restore light to the kingdom. But years had passed, and hope had dwindled to a mere ember. As dawn painted the sky with hues of pink and gold, the stallion halted abruptly before the castle gates. The king, drawn by an inexplicable pull, emerged from the castle. His eyes widened in astonishment as he beheld the ethereal beauty of the casket. A sense of familiarity washed over him, a whisper of a forgotten dream. With trembling hands, he opened the casket. There, bathed in the first rays of sunlight, lay a girl of unparalleled beauty. Her skin was as translucent as alabaster, her hair a cascade of spun gold. But it was her eyes, a deep, mysterious blue, that held the king captive. A spark ignited within his heart, a flame of hope he hadn't felt in years. Days turned into weeks as the girl, named Alara, slowly regained consciousness. She was a mystery, her memories shrouded in fog. Yet a profound connection grew between her and the king. He saw in her reflection of his lost queen, a hope for a future he had thought lost forever. Meanwhile, in the cottage, Elena's triumph was short-lived. A premonition of impending doom gnawed at her. She knew that Ermellina, or whoever had replaced her, was a threat to her reign. Driven by fear, she turned to the witch once more, demanding a potion to ensure her dominance. Unknown to Ermellina, the fairies, heartbroken by their failure to protect Ermellina, had cast a powerful spell on the witch. The potion she brewed was not one of destruction, but of retribution. As Ermellina drank the concoction, her true nature was revealed to the kingdom. Her cruelty, her envy, laid bare for all to see. The kingdom erupted in chaos. The people, long oppressed by Ermellina's tyranny, rose up in defiance. The king, with Alara by his side, led the rebellion, their love story a beacon of hope in the darkest hour. As they stood victorious on the castle steps, the sun, a symbol of rebirth, cast its golden glow upon them. Alara, the lost princess, had found her home, and the king, in her, had found a love that transcended time and fate. Their story, a testament to the enduring power of hope and love, would be whispered through generations, a legend born from the depths of despair. The kingdom rejoiced as King Alaric and Queen Alara ascended the throne. Their love story, a fairy tale reborn, ignited hope in the hearts of the people. Yet beneath the surface of newfound prosperity, a darkness stirred. The witch, her body ravaged by the cursed potion, retreated to the heart of the ancient forest. There, in a coven of shadows, she plotted her revenge. Her once human form twisted and contorted, transforming into a creature of pure malice. Driven by a hatred as boundless as the cosmos, she vowed to destroy everything Alaric and Alara held dear. Meanwhile, Alara began to experience strange dreams, visions of a life she could not recall. Fragments of memories, like shattered pieces of a mirror, teased her consciousness. A growing sense of urgency compelled her to uncover the truth about her past. With the king's unwavering support, she embarked on a perilous journey to the heart of the ancient forest, the place where her story began. Deep within the Emerald Labyrinth, they encountered creatures of myth and legend, guardians of the forest. Guided by their wisdom, they discovered a hidden temple, its walls adorned with ancient runes. Within its depths, a hidden chamber revealed the truth. Alara was not merely a lost princess, but the last descendant of an ancient order of protectors. The runes spoke of a prophecy, a destiny intertwined with the kingdom's fate. Alara was destined to confront the darkness that threatened to consume the world. The witch, a malevolent force, sought to harness an ancient power, a power capable of plunging the kingdom into eternal night. As the final battle loomed, the fate of the kingdom hung in the balance. Alaric and Alara, their love a fortress against despair, stood side by side. The witch, a monstrous shadow, emerged from the depths of the forest, her eyes burning with an unholy fire. The clash between light and darkness was a cataclysmic struggle, a battle that shook the very foundations of the world. In the end, it was Alara, guided by the wisdom of her ancestors, who defeated the witch. Her victory was not born of brute force, but of compassion and understanding. She offered the witch a choice, a chance for redemption, but the darkness within her was too powerful. With a heavy heart, Alara unleashed the full extent of her power, banishing the witch to the void. As the last echoes of the battle faded, a new dawn broke over the kingdom. Alaric and Alara, their love tested and strengthened, stood as symbols of hope and resilience. And as they gazed into each other's eyes, they knew that their story was far from over. With the defeat of the witch, peace descended upon the kingdom. Yet for Alara, a new chapter was beginning. The ancient knowledge she had unearthed resonated within her, a call to a destiny beyond the confines of royalty. With a heavy heart, she shared her decision with Alaric. The king, while saddened by her departure, understood the profound pull of her destiny. With a love as deep as the ocean, he supported her choice. Together, they vowed to protect their love, a beacon of hope in a world that would forever bear the scars of the past. Alara, accompanied by a small group of loyal companions, ventured into the heart of the ancient forest. There, she established a sanctuary, a place of learning and healing. She dedicated her life to studying the ancient knowledge, to understanding the delicate balance between humanity and nature. Years passed. The kingdom flourished under Alaric's wise rule, and though physically distant, Elara's spirit remained intertwined with her beloved king. They communicated through dreams, their souls connected across the miles. One day, a crisis emerged. A mysterious blight began to ravage the land, a darkness creeping into the hearts of the people. Desperate, Alaric turned to the one who held the key to salvation, Elara. She returned, her spirit tempered by wisdom and experience. With her knowledge of ancient remedies and her connection to the natural world, she devised a plan to heal the land and restore hope. It was a perilous journey, fraught with challenges, but Elara faced them with unwavering determination. In the end, she triumphed. The land healed, and with it, the hearts of the people. Elara returned to her sanctuary, her work far from over. She was a guardian, a protector, a beacon of hope in a world that was ever-changing. And Alaric, he ruled with a just and compassionate heart, his love for Elara a constant source of strength. Their story, a tapestry woven with threads of love, loss and redemption, became a legend, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Their love, a star that guided the kingdom through darkness, continued to shine, a symbol of hope for generations to come.